Hi, this is Navi again, and welcome to part 2 of the DEI training. Ever blurted something that landed weird? Maybe it wasn't meant to offend, but the silence that followed said otherwise? Words have power, shaping how we think and connect. They can include or exclude, so understanding definitions is crucial for effective communication. Let's explore the meanings of DEI and how they impact our interactions. Diversity means variety, like the bowl of jelly we talked about in part 1. Simple, right? A mix of races, genders, ages, abilities, and life stories. But here's the thing. Diversity alone doesn't guarantee equity or inclusion. It's just the invitation to the party, but doesn't tell us what happens next, as you'll see in the next 2 scenes. Equity is where the magic begins. Imagine a group of friends watching a baseball game. The kids have different heights. Equality gives them all the same box to stand on. Equity, on the other hand, ensures fairness by giving each person what they need to see the game. It's not about everyone having the same resources, but about everyone having the right resources they need to succeed. Inclusion is when someone turns and says, "Hey, come join us. There's room right here." Or, as DEI expert Werner Myers puts it, diversity is being invited to the party. Inclusion is being asked to dance. It is the practice or policy of providing equal access or removing barriers to opportunities and resources for people who might otherwise be excluded or marginalised, such as those who have physical or intellectual disabilities and members of other minority groups. It's about creating space for everyone to participate and shine. And here's something new. Today, many organisations are moving from DEI to DEIB, adding a B for belonging. Why? Because traditional DEI efforts often focused on getting diverse people in the door, but not on making them feel welcome or valued once they were there. It matters because inclusion alone isn't enough. A workplace can be diverse, yet still leave people feeling unseen. Belonging is what makes inclusion real. It's the emotional heartbeat that turns representation into connection. When people feel they truly belong, they don't just show up, they light up. Belonging fuels engagement and retention. Employees who feel valued and included stay longer, contribute more, and bring their full selves to work. It transforms the workplace from a collection of individuals into a thriving community. And here's the best part. Belonging sparks creativity and teamwork. When people feel safe and connected, ideas flow, collaboration deepens, and innovation takes flight. Belonging isn't a bonus. It's the bridge between participation and thriving. So, belonging is the feeling of being accepted, included, and secure within a group, community, or place, fulfilling a fundamental human need. It is a sense of fitting in and being a valued part of something larger than oneself. Simply said, belonging is when you're not just invited or asked to dance. You're out on the floor, moving like nobody's watching, because you know you belong. It's that feeling of safety, connection, and being valued for who you truly are. Now, let's talk privilege and oppression, not as good or bad labels, but as real forces that shape opportunity. Simply said, they mean advantaged and disadvantaged. Think of privilege like an invisible fast pass at an amusement park. You might not notice it if you've always had it, but others see the long line. And here's where it gets layered. You can have privilege in one area and face oppression in another. Kimberly Crenshaw calls this intersectionality, the way our different identities overlap to create unique experiences of both advantage and disadvantage. Finally, let's talk about bias and microaggressions. Bias is that little voice whispering assumptions you didn't know you had. Microaggressions? They're like paper cuts. Not fatal, but when they keep happening, they hurt. As psychologist Derald Wing Su says, they're brief, everyday exchanges that send denigrating messages. Together, they impact mental and physical health, leading to chronic stress, anxiety, depression, and even physical health issues like high blood pressure. They also negatively affect performance and satisfaction in academic and work environments, causing decreased productivity, job dissatisfaction, and a more hostile atmosphere. So please be mindful of the words you use and the questions you ask. Words matter. Every word, every choice. The weight of our language is profound, shaping our interactions and relationships. When we use them with awareness, we don't just communicate, we relate. By practicing these concepts, we connect more deeply. Let's use words with awareness, fostering environments where everyone feels valued. Together, we can create not just a more inclusive workplace, but also a fair world. Your role is crucial in this process. First, understand the concepts, then practice until they become a part of your DNA. So, let's do a quick review. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging aren't buzzwords. They're the blueprint for how we live, work, and grow together. We saw that DEIB is the right thing because everyone deserves access and respect. It's the smart thing because diverse teams innovate faster, perform better, and create workplaces where ideas actually come alive. And it's the together thing because when belonging blooms, disparate individuals become a community and teamwork becomes culture. DEIB, the right thing, the smart thing, the together thing. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for showing up, not just to watch, but to be part of an environment and culture where all of us can thrive. This micro-learning video was scripted and produced by Nilu Soleimani, Learning Experience Designer, and yours truly, Navi, the AI extraordinaire.